after last week, that announcement that you were leaving your weekdaily radio show.
Yeah,
After years, I can't believe it.
Kerfuffle, all right. I'm flattered. The last week has been just unbelievable. The amount of people that have been in touch, the amount of good wishes. A lot of people wondering why I'm doing it and everything. And it's just I've been doing it for so long, and I have a chance to do other things, and I need time to do them. And having a radio program 5 days a week doesn't give you time to do other things. And also, I'm doing it 43 and a half years.
I was going to say, 5 days a week for 43 years. Yeah, you don't have time to do stuff. And I suppose you're at the age now where you want to experience and try new things or try to stuff that you've always thought you wanted to do.
Even the fact that people want me to do other things. Yeah. And you're right, I'm 70. I was 70 in October. And I've been thinking about it for a while, and it took a while to make the decision. And then I went to management and I spoke to them about 6 months ago now, because I didn't want it to be something sudden. I didn't want people to think that, oh, he's stopping because he's not well, or he's stopping because they want him out, or any of those things. It was just a time to...
The fact that it is, like in radio, an awful lot of the time, it's never the person's decision. It's made for them. And you have made this decision to go out on a high when your listenership is up at 232,000. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. So it must be amazing to go out on that high, but also you're not done with radio.
No, absolutely not. No. And I'm not done with RTE, and because I'm back, my last programme is next Friday.
Yeah.
And then I'm back on the 2nd of January with the first of the Collins Collection for 2023, which is an interview series that I did over the last couple of years. And we're going to have one of those every bank holiday. And there's loads of bank holidays now.
Yeah.
And they'll go out at 12 o'clock midday, which is the time I've been on for the last 18 years. And I have a couple of other things in the pipeline. But at the moment, the focus is on this week, my last week,
What are you looking forward, like going into the office when you even last week when you made the announcement, like the memories that you have had and the people that you've worked alongside, like looking back, it's those memories is what's special, always looking back on.
Well, I mean, it was never a chore, you see, Tommy. It was never an effort to do the programme. I never felt, God, I don't want to go in here today and do this. It's all I ever wanted to do, and to enjoy it and everything. But I said to you that I had been thinking about it for a while, and I don't mind sharing that Larry Gogan will be gone 3 years in January. And Larry was my great pal. I mean, he really was. We became great friends, and we'd find each other every day. I'd go and find Larry, we'd have a chat, or he'd come and see me. And when Larry died, it was a wrench for all of us in RTE, because Larry had been there since 1862 or whatever it was. And when Larry died, about 6 months after that, I started to feel like the heart was gone out of the building for me, because I was going in every day and I work alone. I operate the machinery and produce and present. So I didn't have anybody to go and check out with. My pal wasn't there. And I think that's when I started to think about it. And it took a long time. But it's still very exciting. I mean, today is exciting to come in here and talk to you about it, and just to feel that I'm going in to do the radio programme again today, and I don't feel like I'm winding down.
No.
If anything else, it's all been ramped up,
But it's going to be kind of a magical week, like a special week.
Well, it's Christmas week as well.
Yeah, and it's your terms, and you get to have a bit of crack.
Yeah. It's lovely, but the only thing that really concerns me is that I feel a lot of listeners are kind of disappointed that I'm not going to be staying on. I'm not going to be there next week. I'm not going to be on the same slot in the new year.
Yeah.
And I hate anybody to feel like I'm deserting them. I've had a very, very loyal listenership. I know thousands of people on a first name basis.